Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Right Narrative. It's okay to be curious. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell and drop your comments. Doha Diamond League is sweet redemption for Jamaica. You know, after a week of heartbreak, the Jamaican team just looked like a miserable group of people. And we were saying even the MVP athletes, they weren't necessarily that special on in the relays. But guess what? At the Diamond League at Doha, the twin turbo came out and they turboed to the finish line with a world lead for Tia Clayton, and Tina Clayton right behind her ahead of Shelly and Fraser Pryce. So guess what? We saw a familiar presence today. We saw 1, 2, 3 Jamaica flag at the top. It's very rare in recent time that we had seen this kind of finish. The Jamaica flag would have been, yeah, it could be somewhere down the list, or you know, one at the top, and so, and it all mixed over. But no, Jamaica dominated all three female athletes in the top 3. So Tia Clayton with a world lead, looking really good, beating her sister Tina. Tina was the world lead actually is 10.92, and the second place finish for Tina 11.02, and Shelly and Fraser Pryce 11.05. So Shelly and Fraser Pryce recently said that the Jamaican athletics is still in good hands, and this is exactly what we are seeing right now. She had been so positive. We have seen a lot of negatives coming out, but with Shelly and Fraser Pryce giving her opinion about where track and field is in Jamaica or where it's going, she's one of the most positive person I've listened to. It's a breath of fresh air. Everybody should listen to Shelly and Fraser Pryce. The rest of us, don't pay us any mind. But stick around till the end of this video. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It was really refreshing to see the twin turbo showing up. Remember the glory days in high school when they were just dominant. It carried over into the present, and I'm sure that a lot of people would have forgotten a lot of the failures that we had seen in last weekend or the previous weeks. A lot of people would have buried the hatchet. Jamaica just wants something to celebrate, something to cheer about, and we got that from the Doha Diamond League. We saw Rashid Broadbell running to victory. It's like a victory for Jamaica is all we need. Drop your comments down below and let me know how you feel about it. A victory for Rashid Broadbell, exactly what the doctor had her, right? Now, let's see Little Tobago. He opened his 200-meter season, and he opened it with a win. Quite the athlete, and a lot of people anticipate a lot of great things from Let's see Little Tobago, and he anticipates a lot for himself as well. With a win, a lot of people would have expected a meet record, but it's early season. The season just got started, and a lot of athletes, it take some time to see where they really are and where they are going. Shelly and Fraser Pryce in her interview said that it's still a good season for her. It's a good start for her, and with the length of the season that we should be expecting. Remember, guys, the World Championship is in September. We are still in, is it May? We're still in May. So after May, we have June, July, and August. We still have almost close to 100 days before the World Championship. Lots of action leading up to that. We will see trial. We'll see the Racers Grand Prix. We'll see Diamond Leagues. Lots and lots of things leading up to that. Athletes will need to manage their season very, very well. They'll need to balance the amount of work that they're putting in. You'll see a lot of athletes right now being very sluggish. The coaches will be very methodical, and we're in for a treat. Lots and lots of athletics leading up to the World Championship and beyond as well. We have seen a few things that a lot of us would have predicted already. The racers, the Grand Slam track. Remember, it started out with 3 days. Now some adjustment had been made. It's now 2 days, and I guess the prize money is kind of going down. Adjustments were made. Let's see how much more adjustments will be made. Athletes we'll see what is to come from that. We haven't got an opportunity to see Kishane as yet, but a lot of people right now is still believing that Kishane Thompson, the superstar that he is, he got thrown into the stardom, but he may not be the athlete that we think. He may be the individual athlete, but not necessarily that superstar athlete who could take on the relays and just dominate. The same way how our previous athletes in Usain Bolt, Johan Blake, and others would have dominated. And this brings me to the point. Is it that Johan Blake really is not ready? Is it that Johan Blake really is not enough? Or is it that we don't believe in him as much as we probably should? Just a food for thought. You know, I watched a video where a guy was explaining that the 200-meter athletes are the ones who are usually the best athletes on relays, especially because when they are stretching the zone, the 200-meter athletes, they run a little more than 100 meters, or maybe a lot more than 100 meters, which give them a competitive edge, because a lot of the 100-meter athletes, they are trained to run 100 meters, or sometimes 80, maybe 90, and just cruise to the finish line. But 200-meter athletes are trained to run way beyond 100 meters. So while the 100-meter athletes are slowing down, the 200 athletes are just finding their momentum, which is putting Jamaica at a deficit. That's food for thought. We probably need to look into that. Right now, guys, I just wanted to make sure that I got into this conversation, and I want to hear from you guys. How do you feel about Tia Clayton? Do you think that she is the replacement for a Shelly and Fraser Pryce? How do you feel about somebody coming up and replacing Shelly and Fraser Pryce? Is it the proper transition that you would have expected, or that you think that Jamaica deserve? Drop your comments down below and let me know what you think. Rewrite the narrative. Like and share and subscribe.